an event to mark the first-year anniversary of the Biden administration's Indo-Pacific strategy and for the launch of the publication A Shared Vision for the Indo-Pacific Implications for South Asia was held in Colombo earlier today. U.S. Ambassador to Sri Lanka, Chung, expressed the following views at the event.
It's also important to keep in mind that what happens in the Indo-Pacific can impact the entire globe. And this particularly applies to Sri Lanka, which, as we all know, sits next to some of the world's busiest shipping lanes. Now, in addition to this month being the one-year anniversary of the IPS, it is also the 75th anniversary of diplomatic relations between the United States and Sri Lanka. Earlier this month, one of the State Department's highest-ranking officials, Undersecretary for Political Affairs, Victoria Nuland, visited Colombo for discussions in which we reinforced our commitment as a bilateral partner across a broad spectrum of shared interests. Freedom of navigation allows Sri Lanka to effectively leverage its geostrategic positions and has helped the Colombo port to become one of the busiest in the region. And that's why the U.S.'s promotion of freedom of navigation helps support a free and open Indo-Pacific and directly aligns with Sri Lanka's interests. And we're also reminded that good economic governance and good political governance go hand in hand. So let me be clear, the U.S. is Sri Lanka's partner and stands with Sri Lanka as it navigates through this difficult time. And that's why the U.S. is fully committed to supporting Sri Lanka as you navigate the process of obtaining support from the IMF, and I hope that we can very quickly see a commitment on specific and credible financing assurances from all major countries invested in Sri Lanka's future to help Sri Lanka get back to the path to economic recovery. I would also note that while Sri Lanka's natural resources and entrepreneurial spirit create enormous economic potential, but to fully realize that potential, it's critical to have a business environment that is transparent and fully inclusive. Because beyond just the immediate economic recovery, the longer-term open investment climate will be key to lasting prosperity. As that growth continues through large-scale bilateral military exercises like CARAT and through events like this where we all come together to share information and ideas, I am confident we will see the emergence of a stronger and more resilient Sri Lanka that is increasingly capable of protecting its sovereignty and developing strong institutions that will enable prosperity for all Sri Lankan people.